Welcome to the Keeper of Secrets Tarot. I'm Gypsy Girl, and we're going to do another lesson for the day. It's a bit cloudy out, so my voice is a little cranky. The humidity. I hope I speak loud enough and it's clear. Playing with my camera a little bit just to get comfy. So you might see changes coming up with pretty much every flip. I'm having fun. It's new to me. I'm glad. I'm happy. I'm grateful that I can do this. Bring you the message from Spirit through tarot. And I'm really grateful that I can do this. This is taking a long time to come to posting. But then everything happens in the right time, right? So I thank you for subscribing, liking, sharing. Again, comments don't come with this type of clip because it's a lesson. So I know a lot of you like to say something, but it's more for you. The message is just what it is. You take it or leave it. Pass it on, you know, if it doesn't fit you. And if you'd like a reading, then just see the description box for my email. And there will be other videos coming, other types of readings. I'm just, you know, getting my legs in and being grateful that I can do this to start. A lot of gratitude today. Maybe that's what's coming. Let's see. Thank you, Spirit, for teaching us and guiding us and protecting us. What does the collective need to know? What is the lesson for today? What is this lesson for the collective today? Thank you, Spirit. What is the lesson for today? Thank you, Spirit. One more. What is the lesson for today? Okay. I did mention that lessons come back. Well, here it is again. The star. Surprise! Gratitude. I kept saying gratitude. I'm grateful. I feel it. I'm stuck in gratitude. Well, the star. Spirit is showing gratitude for the hard work that we do by giving us abundance, giving us riches. You know, this card is so easily misinterpreted because when people get this card in a reading, they jump because it is a surprise, but it's misinterpreted in the sense where you think, I just won the lottery, and then you run out and buy a ticket and you didn't win. And then you're like, tarot is lies. It's not true. Don't believe in it. Misinterpretation. The card is, first of all, it's High Arcana, so this is beyond us. What it offers us is, like every card in tarot, it offers us possibility. That could be, if certain things happen at a certain time in a certain way, then this will occur. Destiny is inevitable. The Destiny card, which is the star, it talks about alignment. It talks about being in line for riches, being in line for abundance, being in line. And when it comes up, it means that there is an alignment. This is beyond our control. We have no control over when destiny comes into play. So the lesson again is meeting up with your destiny, knowing what you want. And even if it is what you want, it doesn't mean that's what you will get. It just means that you have an alignment with a goal, with a desire, with what you think you want. Spirit knows what we need. And we get what we need before we get what we want. And if we get what we want, that means we're doing something right, because wanting and needing is two different things. What we are provided for in the star card is what we deserve. It's what we are born to, that nobody can take away from us except ourselves. If we throw ourselves off track, if we break our own spokes, if we get in our own way, then no, it won't come. But let's see where this goes today, because I don't have to pick something to say this is the lesson. Destiny is the lesson. This card in its entirety is the lesson. Let's see what the tool is. You saw me shuffle the cards, right? I even said one more, and the Four of Cups that came at the bottom of the deck, telling us that I'm tired of this, I don't want this anymore. Funny, because today this tool is not so much about lethargy, it's more about missing chances, missed opportunities. We've missed something because we didn't do a certain sequence of actions that would have brought us to a particular destiny. So now the tool is to recognize the missed opportunity. Going within this serpent here is a healing serpent. This is where we get all of the deep-rooted resentments, the missed opportunities. If I did this, then this would have happened. If that person didn't do that, then I would have achieved my goal. If this person, it doesn't necessarily mean you're blaming other people, but it's the resentment, that residual effect of what happened that made us not get the riches, that made us go off track. How do we use? Well, it comes back to love, because it's a 4. It's about being comfortable. It's about being miserable and being comfy in your misery. It's about looking at what you have and being dissatisfied with it. But this is what you have. If you are not satisfied with what you have, it will be taken from you. And that could be the lesson within the tool. Knowing that you have something, a home, for example. Even if you don't own, you rent, or you're leasing a place, you're boarding, you're sharing, you're a tenant of sorts. You don't own the home in itself, but it is still what you call home. If you don't appreciate that space that you have, then your destiny changes because of the lack of appreciation. We change our destiny in a flash, eh? It's not just, oh, it's written in the stars. Yes, it is, but we have free will. So certain things about our destiny will change. You know, some people think that, oh, well, it's written in the stars, so I don't have to do anything. Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do have to do something. You have to appreciate. You have to try. You have to extend that love. You have to open yourself up to be at home with wherever you are, with whoever you're with. Because it's that act of giving and sharing and loving that affects your destiny. So here the tool is to be at home. Be at home with yourself. Go in and find what makes you miserable. Align it with the understanding of yesterday, because it seems to be a continuation from yesterday. We're just moving things around a little bit more. So I would suggest, if you didn't listen to the clip just before this one, then listen to it and then come and listen to this one and see if it continues or if it brings it back to the same theme. Oh. I think we'll find it a little different. Now we're going into the cups. Okay, so we have 4 cups here. This is our balance, our healing. This is healing. 4 is a healing process. And then we have the 6, and 6 and 4 make 10. So the 10 of cups. It's fractured. That means it's being worked on. Again, destiny. The right time. Destiny is working. Now remember, this is a higher arcana. This is what Spirit is doing. Spirit is working our destiny for the efforts. You know, the alignment is being shifted because of our effort, because of our desire to heal, our love, our ability to love. You see, there's 6 cups. So Spirit is giving us the love that, sorry, it's the weather. I'm a little out of sorts. I guess I have to be. I'm just excited, and this is still a little new to me. So I'm having a rough start. What's new is putting it out on film. I'm thinking of everything at the same time. That's why I'm losing the concentration. I digress. Let's go back. 10 of Cups. Fractured. Spirit is giving us, this is what Spirit is doing, the act that Spirit is committing upon us, giving us that ability, that leeway, that grace, because of our efforts, because we are seeking. The mere fact that we are seeking, Spirit is helping and saying, oh, okay, you're looking, you want to find your way, okay, I'll throw you a few bones. Here's one. Unconditional love. This is the 6 of Cups. It refers back to in time, the history. Here it's the echo. I love to see the rings when you throw a pebble into still water, and that rippling effect this is what unconditional love does. It starts in the middle, and then it trickles out, and then it shivers and shimmers, and everybody that you affect another because of the first effect that you had on them. So if you're passing on good intentions, okay, it resounds. Good intentions come back to you. And it's not about, oh, I'm going to do good so I can get good. No, no. It's nature. It's what you're drawn to. I mean, I don't want to go in too deep, but just for the card, because I'm fixated on the card today. The Six of Cups. In traditional decks, it's a really adorable where you see the little boy and the little girl, and the little boy he's being a little gentleman and handing her a bouquet of flowers, and she's receiving them, and she's just looking so vulnerable and wanting and willing to share in the love of the beauty of those flowers with this little boy. Okay, but here, this is reverence to the goddess, where our darling Hercules is on one knee and he's got his club waiting to get back in to fight for the love. And I want to be reverent. I want to show that all of my strength, everything that I've done, all of this that I have accumulated, I give to you, my goddess. I give it back to you because I fight for love. Well, that's what destiny wants to bring us. Somebody, many of us in fact, are going back to that unconditional love through our destiny, through missing. We're missing something. That Four of Cups is I want something else. I have this. I'm okay. I have it, and I'm tired of it. I want something different. I want that reverence. I want that what I'm missing. That I had before. I've had it before. I want it again, but I want it different because it keeps coming in a way that I don't want. And that obstacle of that it comes in a way that we don't want is done on purpose so that we can really correct whatever it is that we have done or didn't do to get this true love, because this is true love, pure. All of what love can give comes here in this reverence, in this giving up to the goddess and praising love in particular, not just a deity, but love, the meaning of love, the give and take, the balance. You see, the communication, the residual effect, the giving and taking, the exchange and spreading it out, and being reverent, humbling thyself to the power of love. Not being greedy and wanting and being lethargic because you don't want to get up and go get it. You want it brought to you on a platter. No. You have to earn love. There's a lot of work involved here. Him fighting for love is Spirit saying, well, do you really want this? Because you're going to have to get up and do something to get it. And the tool here being that we understand that we're missing something, that we don't want this anymore, that we want something different. It makes us go towards understanding, because this is Spirit giving us this is what he's doing for us. Spirit is making it clear that we know what true love is, and then we take it and apply it to bring us to our destiny. Oh boy. The gift. Yesterday we had, I don't know if it was yesterday now. I'm losing track of my own clips. But in a previous reading, we had the King of Swords, and I said it's not just for men. Well, Spirit is giving us the Queen of Pentacles, and she is everything about love. She is the earthly form of the goddess. She is sensual. She is natural. She is providing for in nurturing through earth, slow and steady and deep. Taurus is what this card is represented by when we think of earth signs. Here it's the bull. Taurus, representing the bull, is her foundation that keeps her steady, keeps her stable. She is everything earthly and earthy and sensual and slow to come to fruition, because the good things take time. Understanding the meaning of true love brings us to housing it and nurturing it and sharing it and expanding on it and making babies with it and growing families with it and extending it to neighbors and community and work. In your work, you will bring your love, which is your destiny. It's as if Spirit is showing us the steps to the path that we need to follow. That's why I feel it's a continuation of that lesson from yesterday. And again, it's all the lower arcana. So here this is our work. Yesterday we had with this lesson higher arcana, where Spirit was doing all the work. But today, under the same lesson, Spirit is allowing me to show and express what we need to do. Destiny is something that we don't play with. I mean, we do play with it. We don't have a clue what our destiny is. But if you put your mind to something, you can make it happen. And Spirit is showing us through this sequence here that it's all based on love and effort. And not to just sit back and wait for it to come. I think that needs to be expressed, because the misinterpretation of, well, if Spirit is doing everything, then why do I have to do anything at all? And whatever comes to me is what I'm supposed to get. Yeah, you could look at it like that, but why are we here? Why are we here? We're here to do things. We're here to make things happen. We're here to create change. We're here to share in knowledge and expand on our knowledge and make a difference in people's lives and express love in many different forms. Here she is in all the forms that could possibly give love, starting with heavenly love, the goddess, because she is the goddess on earth, because through earth we have everything. We grow our food, we build our house, we make babies, and we grow families on this earth, and we make the world turn by doing business. So she is everything that love and money could possibly bring. Which brings us to the bottom of the deck. The Seven of Swords. You see how it just opened up? I have to look. Ooh. The 2. Again, 7, 8, 9. We've seen that anxiety and that worry. Oh boy. The Truth. Aquarius. There's a lot of wisdom attached. Oh my, we have lots of swords. The 8. Going in confusion. And then another 8. conversation. Okay, let's come back up to the Seven of Swords here. This is getting a little more into specifics because it's the lower arcana. When it's the lower arcana, there's specific information that comes. And the overall theme of this lesson here, you see, it comes back to this tool. I know it's about destiny, but destiny that doesn't change. That card is out of our control. So for me to look at it and say, okay, well, this is what we're going to talk about today, it's the pathway. Well, it is the pathway. That's what we started yesterday. If we're sitting back and sitting in regret, for one, because the Five of Cups is coming up after the Four, and that's where the regrets are, when you wish you didn't do certain things. Here it's about beginning to get into trouble. That lethargy, if you remember, the Devil's was, I referred to it as being lethargic. It's not that the devil is in this card, please don't take it that way, but the lethargy of sitting and waiting for things to come to us. I don't like this, and well, I don't think I have to do anything to make it change. It should change for me. That is where the Seven of Swords gets affected as the theme, because manipulation comes around. Okay, manipulation, where you don't want to do the work, you want to get other people to do it for you, or you're just waiting, and that in itself is a manipulation, because you're choosing not to do, and that in itself is a choice. The Seven of Swords represents, in this deck, because, you know, I mean, in general, it is about being shady and sneaky and manipulating. It's a difficult card, the Sevens. 7 is a number where there is change that's coming. But in this deck, it is more of self-preservation, protecting yourself. And I did mention that is something that we need to be able to do. We need to flip things around and find balance, and take things that are out of balance and put them back in by manipulation. Manipulation works on both sides, okay? Like everything. It's a double edge. You manipulate away from trouble, and you manipulate people into trouble. If you know that people are after you, and you want to be protected from them, well, you need to stay 2, 3, even 10 steps ahead of them. And this is where the tool comes in, taking that step out of the lethargic mode where you're sitting and waiting for things. You have to be creative. You have to get a strategy going if you want this gift, which is your destiny, to have everything that you need. Because that's what she represents. Everything. And I say she because it's the feminine side. It's the yin energy. It's all feminine here. The yin energy. The cups are very feminine. We had masculine, and now we get the feminine. That is balance according to destiny. The king wants to speak and say his truth, and the queen wants to receive and share and give love in return. That's the give and take here. Let's see what's following. The 9, okay, and then the 10. So there's a culmination to final destiny here. 10 of Swords, fractured again, because this is all increments, okay? This is us breaking habits, releasing ourselves, and then it's 18, which is the moon. We come back to timing, but very mental. I did mention that the lesson was very mental the other day, and here it will be too. Of course, there's going to be a lot of communication. I'm going a little further just for fun. Okay, she is representative of the goddess. So yeah, there's going to be a lot of communication, which is good, and it's all going to be loving, and it's all going to be about building a family, building a home. And I tell you, people are getting proposals for marriage, and they're discussing. Let's look at it that way, just for fun. And see for yourself. I'll just put them, actually I should put them this way. I don't know if you can see all of the cards, but this, let's shift this down a little bit. I'm sorry, I can't check, and it's just to give an idea, okay? So 7, 8, 9, we're strategizing, and we're worrying, and we're nervous, and we're, should I be doing this? Is this the right thing? Is this the right move? Researching and stepping back on yourself, checking your information, checking that you have the right information. Mercury retrograde, people, you need to go back and dot I's and cross T's if you're working on a project. Take that time, because this culmination here is the 10 of Swords. It's like the final betrayal where all the truth comes out, and then you make a decision based on love and changing your mindset here through love, because 6 and 4 make 10. This is where you come in to decide, I want family, I want home, I want you to marry me, I want us to be together, I want our friendship to go to a higher level. I mean, take it as it resonates, okay? If you're in a relationship that's just starting out, then you're going through the motions of, I want to build on my relationship, I want this, I like you more and more every day, I want us to get closer and closer together. If you're in a working circumstance where you want this project to get started, and you're trying to gather up people to get in, well, it's how you present it to them. Again, if you show the pros rather than the cons, you know, for getting into this, and bring in the positive, and it'll help dissipate the negative. If it's a working thing where you have to get up a little earlier and show up a little sooner so we can get this project going, because you know it has to play in with time at work, so it's going to be a little tedious, and that is where we have to give ourselves a little leeway. It's tedious, but we do it out of love. Do it out of love, for love, so that your destiny will be complete and fulfilled. And then we come down to the double eights. Now, what goes around comes around. But here is a release because of the truth. All this truth coming out. We get to change our mindset. We get to change our mindset. We get to decide on making up for time lost, making up for missed chances, taking that step of love and applying it to changing the way you view what you have, or what you want to get, or how you want to get it. Make those changes through love, Then the final 8, mastery. This is where in this deck it is a sacrifice, that we're giving up the lethargy, we're giving up the obsessions, the addictions, we're giving those things up so that we can master our craft. Okay, hope that makes sense. To come to our emperor, who takes control and guides the destiny to the perfect destiny. This guy is in charge. He is in control. And Spirit gives us that control through their connection. Okay? Through this gift, we get to control our destiny. We take the reins with this guy. Let's get back here. I hope I'm not too quick with this, but you can always play it back. Have a cup of tea going here. Wow. That was pretty quick. Destiny. Changing your destiny. We are able to do that. What is the oracle message for this lesson? Thank you, Spirit. How do we show us, what does the collective need to know a little more about this lesson? It's changing our destiny. We don't want certain things anymore. We have the power to change that. We just have to muster up enough love for ourselves to give it to ourselves. What is the oracle message for this lesson? Thank you, Spirit. One more. Ooh, separated for me. Phoenix. Summoned, your flesh rises from the ashes and into the expansive flame of your soul. Well, there it is. We're changing our destiny. We get to rise from the ashes. That lethargic state of mind where I don't want this, I want something else. We get to get up and give it to ourselves through Spirit giving us the reverence to love, making us remember from many eons what true love is. And if it's someone coming back from your past, then you know, that's up to you to decide if you want more of the same, if you know what you had before. And if they've changed, you know, self-preservation here, if they have changed, then you will know, because you go in, true love will tell you. This is what Spirit is giving us, eh? He's giving us that ability to discern and know that, I can go with this and I can go with that. No, I don't want this, I want that. And yeah, the ability to think it out and feel it out. That's why we have all these swords. Okay? Especially this 8. This is a mindset that changes. Phoenix, rising up. You know, we're changing. We're expanding into something beautiful when we have the Phoenix. Oh my, indulgence. I didn't even look. Well, indulgence is just that. I'll read it because I'm reading today. You are worth every desire, every dream. Demand what is yours. Demand what you need. Again, destiny gives us what we need. Sacrifice, that's the 8 of Wands again. We need to do a little sacrificing and worship Earth. Worship the Earth, our queen here, our goddess of love is reflected in us understanding that we have to give reverence to love, and the earthly image of the goddess. Love here on earth is everything: work, love, sex, marriage, babies, family, old age, retirement, going on vacation. Everything is in this Queen. Indulging in the love that Spirit has opened up for us will help us to change our circumstances and giving us strategy, giving us that ability to strategize and change our destiny. If you could just focus on how she is so relaxed, that's what we need to do. That's what love is. Here he gives reverence, and his eyes are closed and he's relaxed, his face is relaxed, he's on one knee. It's almost like he's ready to propose. He's giving, would you marry me? Would you take me back? This is perfect for someone coming from the past. Take me back. But that's a choice, eh? I'm not going to say here and now, okay, someone's coming back from your past, you got to take him in and love him so that you'll get the riches and you'll have No. Going back in your past helps you to decide what you want and what you don't want, because you've experienced. The experience determines your self-preservation. You're going to find that, I'm not too sure here. That's normal. You need, if someone's coming from your past, that they're in your past for a reason. Okay? You're not with them anymore. There's a reason. You know why. And if they turn around saying, well, I've grown up, I've changed, you can test the water. There's nothing wrong with giving a chance, but how many chances have you already given if that's the case? Be discerning. You research the information that is brought to your attention. That's what that page is all about. Digging into the truth of things and getting to the truth and understanding, and in doing that you have a release. You have a change of mindset, or at least you can change your mindset if you choose to. I mean, this is where you go round and round in your head about mulling things over, and that 8 of Swords can be deadly for keeping you confused. This is why I say to focus on this card. If you're looking at this clip, just relax. If you are in love, it's not supposed to be hard work. It's the ripples. Flick a pebble into water, still water, and watch the rippling effect. That's how easy love is. It's not supposed to be hard. If it's difficult for you with your significant other, then think about why it's difficult. What makes it so difficult? Because love is not supposed to be difficult. And that's where the tool comes in. Where you think about what you want. Where you feel what you want. These are cups, eh? And it's all emotional. It's feeling. And if you feel cranky, then sit with why. Sit with why. Why are you cranky? Go through and strategize on how to change that crankiness if you're feeling cranky. Indulge. Take a warm bath. Take a hot shower. Sit near water. Emotions are drawn to water. Take a walk near a lake or a pond or the beach, if you're wherever you are, if you're able to, or watch clips on the ocean, bodies of water. Give yourself that, and let yourself go into, what do I really want? Because that's what this tool is about. Okay, it's not don't get me wrong, it's not that I'm changing the meaning of the card, but because it sits in the position of a tool, well, you know, you got to use what you have to get what you want. So we have 4 cups here. In the traditional deck, it's 3, and then the 4th one is being handed to us, and the body in the card is just like, well, I don't know if I want to take that, and I'm not looking at it because it's the same as what I already have, and boo-hoo me, I'm miserable in love. Well, Spirit is giving us true love, the understanding of it, at least. If it is we don't have it, or the memory of it, if we've had it before, because this is the 6 of Cups, this is from the past, memories of love. So if we've had it before, we know what it feels like. Bingo. Apply it to the tool. Is this what I really want? This will bring me to my destiny. I will change my destiny. That's the lesson. The ability to change your destiny and have everything that you need. Wanting is good if you want what you need. If you need something and you want something that you don't need, well, that's where Spirit comes in and says, is this what you really want? Is it really? Thank you for showing up today and taking this all in. I know I'm still taking it in. I really enjoy this. The lessons are random, and again, I like that I say that they repeat, and here's an example. It repeated today. Take what you will from this and share and like and subscribe and send me an email. I'm eager to do readings. I love readings. I love helping. Love and light.